What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I want to tell you about a story I seen yesterday, and I decided to report on it. And it's about a situation. It's no face, but it's just a scene. A situation that happened out here in Houston where I'm at. And this happened right before Christmas time. And police are still looking for this guy that you'll see in the surveillance footage. This guy right here is a coward, man. And it's a story about a lady that had a purse. This guy went and attacked this woman in the store in front of the store clerk, and she fought back. Now, debate is up in the air whether you should fight back if somebody tries to take your stuff. But I mean, what she did, you know, she survived and kept her money. I want you to take a look at this and look at how cowardly this guy is and how it's like nothing now to just put your hands on somebody because you think you can overtake them. Take a look at this crap.
But at first, caught on camera, a violent struggle. A man goes after a woman's purse. It happened inside a bakery where customers say the woman had good reason to hold on tightly.
Tonight, that suspect still hasn't been caught while the woman is sharing her story only on KHOU 11. Jason Miles is live with what she had to say. Jason?
Hey there, guys. Yeah, this incident happened late last month, though HPD robbery is just now releasing the video. This victim tells me she decided to fight back because the money in her purse was meant for her kids' Christmas presents.
A 32-year-old woman who fears retaliation if she shows her face. I'm traumatized by all the people around me. Feels uncomfortable now leaving the confines of her gated apartment complex. I no longer walk with any peace of mind like before. It's all because of an incident 2 days before Christmas at this bakery at Bissonnet and Fondren. I went to the bakery to order some bread, but that routine shopping trip went awry minutes after she says she noticed this man acting suspiciously outside. Surveillance video inside shows him confronting her behind the counter where she sought safety. Things turn violent seconds later when she tries to leave. In this clip, she and the suspect fight over her purse as he repeatedly strikes her after snatching the strap. I counted at least a dozen hits. The employee tries to intervene, but even that does not stop him. He started hitting me very hard on the head. He wouldn't stop hitting me. She says her bag contained money meant for her children's Christmas gifts, money she works multiple jobs to earn. He told me, "Give me your bag," and I told him, "No, I'm not going to give it to you. Give it to me." And again I said, "No, I'm not going to give it to you." These are photos taken after she went to the hospital where she was treated for bruises and minor cuts, not to mention a bad bump on her head. I never imagined what was going to happen to me that day. Police say the suspect ran out of the store after two male customers threatened him. And while he did not get the bag, police say he came back and struck the locked door with a baseball bat before finally leaving the scene.
And somebody should recognize that suspect given the quality of that video. Up to $5,000 being offered for information leading to an arrest. Of course, call Crime Stoppers if you know anything. Reporting live tonight, Jason Miles, KHOU 11 News.
All right, guys, that's the story, man. I had to come out of that hoodie. It was hot. But check it out, man. This dude's a coward. Like I said, supposedly, he followed the lady in the store, sparked up a conversation with her. She winds up going behind the counter. He follows her back there. Because I was wondering when I seen the video, I'm like, why is she so far back there, you know, in the where the counter's at? And he confronted her, act like the other lady wasn't even there. Then started beating on her. It's crazy how you could just walk to somebody you don't know and just inflict bodily harm on her. You could tell he was some type of foreigner or something. In addition to her not speaking English, he's some type of Hispanic, from a Hispanic culture. I could tell he was that, the way he was hitting her. He was coming from the top on her like open hand. This dude right here is trash, man. The other lady didn't want to get involved with it. The guy said the lady helped. She ain't helped. She pushed that man out the way and ran for her life. When he had a girl right there next to me and I'd have seized the opportunity because he wasn't paying me no mind. Just him not paying me no mind, let him know that he looked at me like I wasn't nothing. That'll piss me off. Like, how dare you do that in front of me? Because luckily she fought him off by herself. If the other girl was there, they'd have had a better chance. You know what I'm saying? Because the other girl had some girth on her, you know what I'm saying? And she was moving him. But you know what they said, when two men came in there, he ran out of there when the men came. And that's the thing. Once the men came in there, they would have seen she was messed up. He could have corroborated. If the story corroborated what they were saying, he wouldn't have left that place if I was there. He wouldn't have left that place. At least consciously. No way, man. You coming in and attack a stranger? Then got mad because the men ran him out of there. Go come back with a bat and smash the window. Here. He'll get caught eventually. But I mean, that's some brazen stuff. Cowardly. I'm going to walk up on you and just smack on you because you're a woman and I think I can beat you. Then he looked weak doing it. If I knew who he was, I'd right on his ass. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. You know what I'm saying? This dude's a clown. And every time people do this type of stuff, and you're starting to see it more and more, you're starting to see kids doing it, just running up on grown-ups old enough to be their mom and just putting their hands on them. It's like back in the day, you was told not to hit people because you don't know what would happen if they hit you back, or you don't know what would happen after you hit them. These people running around punching on people and hitting strangers and stuff. They don't know who they connected to, who their brothers and sisters are, who their fathers and mothers are. And they running around here like we don't give a damn. As soon as you throw that punch and you hit them, and this thing hit everybody else in that family feel it. And I feel as though they have the right to hucklebuck you right there on the spot. Straight up mollywop therapy. You know, and I'm not into, jumping people and all of that type of stuff. But you putting your hands on somebody's mom, how you think them kids feel? Any type of wrath that you bring down on your head is your responsibility. And you got to eat that if you survive. All these crimes where they just victimizing people around here is stupid. And it's like, it's growing. A lot of people talk about Grand Theft Auto and stuff like that. How you can walk around and indiscriminately punch somebody in like a real weird scenario, have the police chase you, run off and all kind of stuff, shoot people for no reason and think nothing happens. People are living like that right now. This is totally unacceptable. This type of behavior is totally unacceptable. I'm so glad that, this type of stuff is not around me. But then again, it's everywhere nowadays. You can't even walk down the street, guys, minding your own business in your neighborhood unless some strange car come up with a bunch of kids or just anybody jumping out the bushes like the boogeyman and assaulting you. He wanted to take the purse, right? And didn't even know what's in it. That's the thing. They see something, they think it's value in it, and they'll do anything to get it, including take your life. If that's not serious times here in America and like something that really needs to be taken care of right now, I don't know what is. What do we keep hearing around the nation right now? Bunch of people, I don't feel safe. Bunch of women, I don't feel safe. News story after news story after news story. There was a story I was going to do last week, right? But the news article that I saw it on, they copyright me every time I use their footage. So I left it alone. Somewhere in California, a lady walking down the street, an elderly lady walking down the street, pushing a baby coach. A dude just walk up on her with a long pipe and just bust upside the head and ran off. Why? He just hit her and ran away. Bust her head and everything. Why? People can blame mental illness. Yeah, well, sane people can act crazy too in fits of rage when you victimize them. It's like now every day, everything is mental illness. Everything is mental illness. Or people trying to blame migrants or something like that. Listen, this stuff been happening for the last few years. And it's just out of control. They need to do something about it. I don't know what the whole big thing is. Like, I think they're trying to make it to where they're letting certain crimes keep going so they can drop the hammer and institute new laws that either implicate a specific race of people or a specific, type of person. Because I'm going to tell you something. If you guys really pay attention, and this is not individual people, but I want you to understand this. America has always had an enemy. And this is deep. Hear me on this. America always had an enemy. When you look at the Rambo movies, it depends on what kind of conflicts we have in the country. Coming out of the Vietnam War, they started making Rambo movies. Rambo was a Vietnam vet, first one, right? The nation treated him bad. They went over that whole scenario, right? When Vietnam veterans came back, it was a clash of war and peace in that era. So the first Rambo, they made him like a loner. He comes back and people are, attacking him because they don't respect him and all this stuff. Then we go to Rambo 2 when he was in Vietnam. When we had the Vietnam War, they was the enemies. Then we had a Russia conflict. Then he was in Russia. Then all of a sudden he was fighting terrorists. We had the 9/11 thing, and then all of a sudden everybody that was Middle Eastern or whatever, Arabic, became the enemy. There's always an enemy here. Right now we got the migrant situation. Anybody that commits a crime, go look at the comments. Oh, close the borders. Some of these people been here or are nationalized citizens. It's always been like that. This type of stuff right here, I don't blame where somebody's from. I just blame the intent and the action that they committed and what need to be done to them. I'm telling you, I don't want nothing to happen. None of my subscribers or people just on YouTube period that see this video. If you get a chance to arm yourself and in defense of your own protection legally now, I would do it. Because I can do a million stories of people minding their own business and either they're getting their life taken or life altered with some type of severe beating or some type of, crime against them or their children that either have to make them pack up and move out of an area which they loved prior to this incident because now they don't feel safe or making funeral plans. The big enemy here is not black and white, y'all. It's ignorance. Because I'm going to tell you something. If you're really religious, and I'm not, but I grew up in church. If you're really religious, if you look around, it seems like the demons are winning the game. Seems like evil's winning the game, man. It's like everything around us is just something stupid. And we need to start talking about this. In life, there are things you will and won't stand for. And victimizing people and doing stuff to people that are doing the right thing in life, I ain't with that. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.